Hi, she geeked on my third full day of quarantine. It is Sunday, and I have a change of environment, although not change of location. Today I went ahead and did some stuff outside, and so I now have the patio set out on the back patio. It's basically the only full table and chairs that are still at the house. I've got a few chairs in the house, but no actual dining table. So I can now go ahead and eat outside when it's nice, if I feel like it. If you know me, I'm not an outdoorsy person, so I may not actually take much advantage of this. And it may be more a matter of maybe reading outside as opposed to eating, because I don't want the bugs. Anyway, I'll show you a bit more of the backyard since I'm sitting here, and I can tell you what I've been doing today. So that little house looking thing over there is the shed I was talking about. And I decided to empty it out. I knew there were a few things left. Mostly there's some plastic milk crates in there. There were some little plastic storage bins. And the patio set. So I pulled that out, minus the umbrella. I think the umbrella is actually in the garage. But I figured I'd go ahead and take that out. There were some odds and ends of little decorative things. We have lovely little, Dutch girls and boys. My mom had a few of them, and then there's also a couple of them sitting up here. They're nailed there. I don't know that I can actually get those off to take with me, so I'll probably just be happy to take these guys that stick in the ground. There's also, see, my mom likes the kitschy stuff. This big head is definitely going home with me, and I think I have to take the gnome. My mom painted that one, so I kind of feel like I have to take that. So I'm going to find a way. He may end up sitting in the passenger seat with a seatbelt on him as I travel back, which will be an interesting thing at the border. So there's this thing too. You see that? Okay, that thing. That used to be all black, and I think it was at my grandmother's house. May have been outside. I don't remember. At some point it became silver, and it ended up in the shed. So that's basically a chunk of what I did today. So aside from the outdoor stuff, there was some indoor stuff I did, which not all that exciting. So instead of talking about that, I'm going to tell you something I'm reading. I usually read a few books at a time, and I brought a few with me. One I had already started, and the others I hadn't started yet prior to coming up here. So I did start one a couple days ago that I wanted to share because I'm actually quite enjoying it. So here you go. It's Trevor Noah, Born a Crime. I've gotten into watching him, the reruns of The Daily Show, aka The Daily Social Distancing Show, when I have breakfast in the morning. And so I didn't realize I had his book. Turns out I did, and it was a freebie. Obviously got passed along somewhere along the way, though it's not registered on Book Crossing, so I know there's certain people it didn't come from. But anyway, it's a fascinating story. I knew he was from South Africa, but it's quite interesting reading about him being born while apartheid was still in place, and what happened being a mixed child, living through some of that, and what happened with his family, with his school, all that kind of stuff. So I'm not usually into memoirs, but I've been enjoying that. It's very much his voice. If you know what he's like when he's on The Daily Show or any of his comedy or that, it's very much his voice. It's acerbic, it's smart ass, it's really kind of fun, and yet at the same time it's a really serious topic with a lot of it. But yeah, I'd recommend it. So I'm gonna go back and do some more reading now, and maybe grab some dinner, whatever. And I'll see you tomorrow as usual, and that's all for now. Bye.